Uproar on last day of Rajya Sabha. Kharge defended Adhir Ranjan's remarks in Lok Sabha, who in fact said that Nirav actually means silence. So what's wrong with that statement?
आपसे विनंती है, जल्दी माइक बंद मत करो साहब, मेरा एक विनंती है। क्योंकि आज लास्ट डे है और इतने लोगों को इस सदन से सस्पेंड किया गया और प्रिविलेज कमिटी को रेफर किया गया, 6 लोगों को किया गया और वहां पर आदिर रंजन चौधरी जो अपोजिशन लीडर है उनको भी सस्पेंड किया गया। सर, ये लोकतंत्र में एक ऐसी बात होती है और डिबेट में छोटे मोटे विषय आते हैं और एक दूसरे के विषय में कुछ कहते हैं, तो अगर वो बहुत अनपार्लियामेंट्री है, किसी को दुखी करता है बहुत, उस वक्त आप कह सकते हैं ये अनपार्लियामेंट्री है, ये ठीक नहीं है। लेकिन वहाँ जो हमारे आदिर रंजन चौधरी साहब को निलंबित किया गया है, वो फ्लिमसी ग्राउंड, उन्होंने इतना ही बोला, नीरव मोदी, नीरव मीन्स शांत, साइलेंट। अरे मुंह, इसीलिए नीरव मोदी बोले तो इसके ऊपर आप सस्पेंड करते हैं।
It happened there, sir. It happened in the other house.
अरे अदर हाउस सर, I am pleading with you, Vice President of India and Chairman of this House, because you have to protect the democracy.
Kumar Kunal is joining us from New Delhi, and so is Paulmi Saha, getting us up to speed with the very latest. Paulmi, first to you, it does appear that there isn't going to be any timeline for the reinstatement of Mr. Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury, given that the matter has now gone to the Privileges Committee. Of course, the Congress says because he spoke against the Prime Minister. The BJP is clearly saying that this is because of repeated disruptions in the House.
Well, yes, that is in fact the point of order that was initially raised by Prahlad Joshi when, of course, Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury was making that speech yesterday in Parliament. And then, of course, he made those certain references, calling the Prime Minister Dhritarashtra and then Nirav Modi as well, which he explained that Nirav stands for silence and he didn't mean anything else. But the fact is, the government believes that this was not the one instance. There were repeated disruptions. He tends to disrupt every speaker from the Treasury benches. He stands up, especially when union ministers speak. You saw those repeated interruptions during Amit Shah's 2-hour-long speech as well, when of course he was speaking, and many a times Mr. Shah stopped and he said that if you need time, at that time of course the Congress party had not decided that Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury would be one of their speakers on the no confidence motion. So he said, seems like your party hasn't given you time to speak, hence you're interrupting. Take time away from our quota but speak. But that's literally what happened, Sneha, by the way, because Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury was given time from the BJP's time allotment. He, in fact, could go on to speak for as many minutes that he did. He had been given 40 minutes by the Bharatiya Janata Party, though the quota was already evaporated by, of course, Hebe Aden and Mr. Deepak Bajal from the Congress party on the third day of the no confidence motion. Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury is defending himself. The opposition is up in arms. They've stalled proceedings in the House. Lok Sabha was adjourned within flat 2 minutes today. There is legislative agenda that the government hopes to pass today in the Lok Sabha. It remains to be seen what happens when, of course, the Lok Sabha reconvenes at 12 noon. Sneha.
We'll talk about that in a moment from now. I'll just put that question to Kumar, once again about the fact that as far as the legislative business is concerned, this session pretty much has seen disruptions after disruptions, adjournments after adjournments. Give us an idea about the kind of work, the legislative work, Kunal, that was done in the House in this session.
Basically, today is the private members' bill stay, and that's why there is no major legislative functions which are supposed to be conducted today. But the kind of politics which is happening over the suspension of Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury, you must be knowing that even Lok Sabha has been adjourned till noon due to the pandemonium inside the Lok Sabha. Now the Rajya Sabha, in the Rajya Sabha also, the leader of opposition, Kharge, has raised this issue, and he tried to make his point that it is not just the indecency inside the house which was the cause why Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury was suspended, but also he raised that he has not been understood well. He wanted to convene another message through his speech, but that was not the case. The kind of things which have been taken, the kind of points which was made against Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury is not democratically viable. That's why the opposition parties are standing with Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury, and they are actually they are standing against the government, and they are telling that suspending the leader of opposition from Lok Sabha is not or it does not augur well for the democratic setup.
All right, I'm going to thank you, Kunal, for getting us up to speed with that. Thanking my colleague Paulami Saha also for those details.